It's raining. Yeah, so, why not walk around in the rain with my phone stretched out, my camera recording. I don't care anymore. It feels good out here. Actually, I enjoy it. Who am I kidding? This sucks. It's fine. I'm walking through the woods so that the rain won't, affect me too much. And, it is. So that's fun. It doesn't help at all, really. The trees, they're useless. Trees are useless. There's no point in trees. I'm kidding. There's so much point in trees. Lumber is fun. Air is alright, I guess. Air is awesome. Other stuff, I don't know. I really don't mind the rain. I'm fine walking around in it. I always take walks during the day. I might take a walk. Just kind of do a couple laps around the house in this rain. I don't mind. I'm fine with it. It's a nice day. Besides the rain. But it's coming down. Oh, fun. Okay. So, yeah. Hi! BRB. Okay, so Apocalypse Vlogs is filmed. Right, nice. And this, because it's up, and it's in my shot, I used it, and here's hoping the effect works. Probably won't, and I might have to reshoot that entire flippin' thing again. And if I do, then I'll just, hurl myself off a cliff, because I don't want to. I just spent, half an hour on this. I'm not getting that half hour back. I could. Maybe. This is a prop. And this is root beer, not alcohol. Fun juice. I'll make that joke in the episode. This episode was pretty good. That's long. It's 11 minutes long. I don't know why. They usually run 7 minutes, and I'm perfectly fine with that runtime. But I guess it makes sense, because I haven't uploaded in so long. Yeah, so... for the rest of the season, I guess Apocalypse Vlogs will be on, whatever day of the week this is. Thursday. Erased will be on the next day, Friday. And then sketch thing maybe on Saturday, and vlog highlights starting next week. Or just next week, at some point in the week, I don't know. So yay, productivity. That's all the work I want to do today. Even though I still have to edit a little bit of it. It's exporting now to get onto my camera roll so that I can add some explosions. Get excited. Yeah, so hopefully that effect works, or I'm gonna vomit all over the place. And I'll be very sad as I puke, also. So, what do I want to do? Well, that's uploading later. I guess I'll watch a movie. I mean, if you really forced me to. Just kidding. I love movies so much. Also, I've talked about it on here several times. My idea for having kind of like a Netflix type site where you subscribe to it for $8, $9, $10 a month, and we put out an episode of a show. Rusty, Age of the Mage, other stuff. I've discussed all this. I've been trying to think of a jumping off point for it, to where people will see some of the stuff that will be there, and want to check it out and spend their money on it. And I thought, wow, here's a good way to do that. Make a movie. So that's what I'm gonna do. It'll be a jumping off point for about half of the first season's lineup of shows on this network, whatever the crap I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be so good. The movie is gonna start out with okay. On this channel, one way that I want to get all the creative people working in the same building to work together, because not only want this channel thing, I also want there to be like an office building type thing, but where creative people have like their own studio, but they're close enough to each other to where they can interact, so that being an artist is no longer a lonely thing, and also you have an actual job to go to. And by putting out stuff on this channel, getting profits off of that, and also publishing a magazine, hopefully, online probably, because print would be expensive and probably obsolete by then. Yeah, good stuff. So in order to make sure that they get like together and they interact and have fun, there would be an office style show that we would actually film every week in the office. That would be on the channel, which I think would be pretty great. A bunch of creative people improving endlessly. So good. But, I mean, when all this starts, well, I'll probably have an intern somewhere running around like an idiot. Interns aren't stupid. There will be, the beginning of the movie will be him, accidentally mixing up, like, a bunch of scripts, like TV scripts, and then, what happens in the universe that the shows take place in, all the plot lines and characters get mixed around. The way it would be organized is kind of like Sin City. Have you seen that? Probably not. It's amazing. Watch it. Don't if you're a kid. It has 3 stories that are all kind of going on at the same time, but it's one complete story, one complete story, one complete story. Non-linear storytelling, very good. So that stopped recording for no reason, and that makes me extremely upset. Anyway, okay. So the beginning is like in the office, have an intern, screws up, mixes up the scripts. I don't know if the camera caught that part or not. Anyway, and then like I, the boss, would slap him, and then it would go on and show. It'd be like Sin City, structured like that, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, for each segment for like the different shows. So like first would be Rusty, which is like the he's a spy, but he works on the paranormal stuff. It's amazing concept, I think. Really good stuff going on up here for that. But he would be the first segment. His sidekick Blank would get ripped out of the storyline basically and plopped in with someone else. I think Cam Clockwise, because I want that to be a thing. I'll talk about that when I get to it. Anyway, so they'll get flipped around, and then Age the Mage is the last segment, I guess. And it, the Doc and the Sheriff, which are the 2 senior characters, kind of get like ripped out of it and sent somewhere, I don't know where, at this point. And then what was her name? I don't remember the names of all these people at this point, but I swear I will later. Anyway, the characters get all mixed up, and the plot lines get all interwoven, and it's funny. It's a very creative idea, I thought. It would mix in humor, excessive amounts of violence, more humor. And then, but I wouldn't say that this is like a backdoor pilot, kind of, for an entire channel, basically. The name of the movie would be the name of the channel. So, you'd go to whatever the name is.com, and then it'll have a teaser for the movie, all the info, And then it would reveal that this website is going to be a television channel featuring all these different shows on it. And that's why this movie will not feature the origins of any of these characters, nor too many supporting characters, so that I can draw attention to the character without spilling all the beans on who he is. Basically. I don't know how it's all going to work out. I have like 20 years to figure it out, so that's fine. I'm going to try to see if that thing will work. If it won't, then it'll be up sometime. Good night, sleep tight on the first monster's bite. Please accept my forehead.